substantially, and it is cold. Needless to say, it rained. Didn't get the power washing done yet, but there's always tomorrow to start over again. All right, right now I'm working on the cake in here. So let me call you sweetheart. I have it. It's actually kind of like stifling in here because I have doors open. Okay, so let us go to the cake. So I already have the two. Hold on a second. I got to put you in there. And I'll move you up here. Okay, so I have the two vanilla cake mixes in there. Then, let me see if I can put you up a little bit. Secure you there. So I did 2 cups of water. I have to put in there 2/3 a cup of vegetable oil. Remember, this is a double, and 6 eggs. And then we've got to make the chocolate later. So 2/3, let me get the oil. 2/3. Where are you, baby? Two-thirds a cup of oil. Okay, hang on. Always crack them and something else. Now, please say that. And it wasn't the case so much with store-bought eggs because it rarely happened, but you've got to always watch, you never know with farm eggs. They're normally very good, but just in case something would go weird, you should do them one at a time. So you guys are going to have to help me keep count. Here's one. We need so there would only room 1 egg, right? So this is 3. That makes 3. That's 2. That'll make 3. My son just okay. 3 eggs, right? Now we're going to do 4. And we're going to do 5. And we're going to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to need another egg. I have to go home and get another egg to the other house. I'll have to tell mine how delicious. There's somebody. Hi, Linda. So I've got 6 eggs in there now. 6 eggs. Let's see what we've got. Let's make sure we've got it right? We've got 6 eggs, 2/3 a cup of oil, 2 cups of water. 2 cups of water. We all got that. Let me preheat the oven to 350. Hold on a minute. Let me make sure these little. So put there. Now I've got to put my, let me put that there. Let me quickly get my hands rinse. Who am I kidding? A rinse. I always wash. I try. I'm so self-conscious of it, but I tell. Okay. So we got the eggs all cracked. All right, now let's fit this with our flat beater. So we're just going to scrape down the sides. Is in there, we get it. I forgot to bring my splash guard. I have a splash guard that goes over there. I think I'm going to use, and this is this one. I think I'm going to use the Wilton one. It's a little bit. I do have one here I could probably use. Jimmy, if you can hear me, I need my cutting board thingy bingy. Okay, let me butter this. I'm just going to put this pan here. Then I made it. Still remarkably busted up, as it has like, there's so much frosting, and it literally has like 3 of butter. Look at it. I don't remember really making them with 2 cake mixes. I must have blocked that out of my mind because I only remember the last one doing it with 2 cake mixes. I really don't remember doing it. I'm gonna have to. I wonder if I can find out. I probably would have remarked about it, but I only remember doing it on the last one. I don't know. False memory. Like that lady in the Karen Reed trial. Okay, hold on. Let me just get this. I wanted to bring my sewing machine, but now Ethan just got back. Ethan had to drop a move. Tomorrow's graduation. Get the cake. Let me just get this off. Hold on. Then I'm going to get you. Then we'll go do something else. Good. Okay. Now what I'll go do. Hold on. Let me pour this over here. Yeah, I don't think one cake mix would have done it in this pan, but it's funny that I block it out. I'm really trying to remember if I cut this in half with the, no, it could never have been. You know, that's when I wish I had a video for everything in my life so I could see. But I probably talked about it on Facebook or something, I'll see. There was never a way that this would take only one. And I'm sorry for you guys that are like sweltering, it's cold here. But I do want Ethan to bring me down the power washer. Hold on a second, let me just fill this up with water. Because we have to make a chocolate cake after this, right? Okay. We might have to take a walk with Mr. McFilly. We might have to take a walk to go back and get some things I need. Remember when you used to have to like not make your cake fall like it was a souffle? I don't have to do that anymore. Okay, so there's the cake. Let me move this over here. All right, so I am going to move you. You can look at my. Just stay there for a second, okay? All right. I'm gonna get you out of here because you're in my way. You're in my freaking way. Stay there. I hope this oven is going to be good. It's going to be good, right? So I'm going to time it. Let's do, what is that noise? What is that noise? Is there any feeling? What the time is? It does 26 to 31, but that's bigger than a 13 by 9. All right. What should we do? Hold on. Where am I going to put you? You can stay there for a second. Oh, look, the stairs. Jimmy! They're fake stairs. But these are the stairs. I know that Bucky Ann asked me, hold on. Bucky Ann asked me how wide the stairs were. Right, Bucky Ann? The fake stairs? Yeah. Yeah. Those are the fake stairs. There's a trap door over there. Boom, and then you come out, boom, down. All right, let me get you somewhere. Hold on a minute. I'm getting my tripod. Don't worry, I'll pick you up in a second. I don't want to hold the camera. I've got things to do. But I've got to call Luke. No, do you want to go sit? Let's go sit outside. Let me put the tripod outside. Let's go sit outside for a minute, even though it's cold. Hold on. I'm going to get you. I've got a sweep out here. Anyway, the pine tree has made such a flipping mess. This is what happens when you open a house after the winter, right? Jimmy doesn't want to shut it down. He says it's not good for it, but, you know. You also don't want to spend thousands in oil to keep it up. Now let me hang on and I'll move you up in a second. See, maybe the eagle will fly by. I don't know. Maybe it's too cold for the eagle. Straighten you out. Who's here? Who's here? Talk to me now. I can talk to you. I hope that cake comes out all right. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. It's a big layer and that did not come out all right, you know? And I don't have all my perfect stuff here. Who's that? Denise. Hi, Denise. It's cold here, Denise. I'm wearing a hoodie. Yesterday it was stifling. Hi, Pitbull. How are you? Well, I don't like it to be this cold. Not this cold. Please, not this cold. But I was swimming 2 days ago. Hi, Christine, Captain Lee. Hello, dear. Oh, Captain Lee's here. Hi, Captain Lee. It's her birthday, did you say? Oh no, I'm sorry. 90 degrees, Scooter. It's cold here, Scooter. Look at this. I'm wearing a hoodie, and it's cold, and I'm cold with a hoodie. Do you understand that? Do you? Can you comprehend it? I hear ducks. Do you hear ducks? No, maybe it's not ducks. It's some bird. I don't hear the eagle, though. Yesterday was hot as 102. And what is you must be cool today, too, aren't you? Somebody's got, yeah, today's cooler, but is it much cooler? It's much cooler. Jimmy came home today and he goes like this, why do you have the windows open? And then he goes like, I'm just going to turn the heat up. And then he was joking, but he goes, I'm just going to go downstairs and build a fire. But no, seriously, it is a nice time. It would be a nice night for a fire. So crazy, but home health care is coming next week. So hopefully Tuesday, oh, I hope that things are going okay. It's only a bit cooler. It's a lot cooler. Yeah, because you're further up than me. Yeah, it's, see, do you see that line across there? See that? It's like a line. So I'm going to go find something. Oh, and I forgot to bring my nail polish remover. I was going to do at least take my nail polish off while I'm here. I never get to do it. I'm going to have to see. Hey, Scooter, do you by chance have Jimmy's number? You could do me a, what do they call it? What do they call it when they say a favor, the slang word for it? You could do me a, what do they say it? What do they say? You could do me something. Could you call him? Because if I call him, I'm going to lose the live. Could you call him and tell him, he knows I'm here. Could you tell him that I need, he wanted me to call him if I need something, because he likes to do things like that, that I need like a big, tell him I need one of the big cutting boards, enough to put one of those layers on. And then please tell him that I need, what is the other thing that I needed? Oh, I need the bamboo skewers to check the cake. And then please tell him, what is the other thing that I needed, Scooter? Cutting board. Oh, the nail polish remover, if he knows where it is. It should be on the island. And then, yeah, that's it, Scooter. The big cutting board for the cake, the nail polish remover, it should be on the island. And what is the other thing I said? Oh, the bamboo skewers to test the cake. Oh no, there's pot holders here. Okay. Oh, and tell him to send Ethan down with the power washer so it's here for tomorrow morning when I go to do my work. When I go to do my work. Please, darling. I am actually going to go probably in the basement and get a big broom to sweep these leaves and stuff off. Is it cooler there in the city there, Christine? Yes, Denise, it's beautiful. It's beautiful no matter what time of year, right? How can you beat that? Hi, Jeanette. Jeanette, you and I have to get together. Maybe after I get through this crazy graduation week. It's winding down. Oh my goodness. Okay, you gave him the message. Did you speak to him or did you just text him? Okay, good. He said he's going to come down with bells on very quickly. He's going to skip down the road. I was skipping in the road today, okay? Still haven't perfected that skip yet. I don't know what is going on with that. I'm doing like a jump and slide. I don't understand. But I felt good when Murder of Crows said she couldn't even remember how to skip. I think she's like 3 years younger than me. So, all right. It just doesn't feel to be like sinking. And maybe it's because like you're a lot taller than, I don't know. It's crazy. Evie wants to make a journal. So now we normally have Friday night craft night, but this Friday night's going to be graduation night. So I don't know if that's going to happen unless it happens really, really late. But it all depends. I don't know. My daughter will be here. Maybe I'll do a craft night here. Maybe it'll be a late night craft night, all night into the night, a midnight craft night. I don't know. You never know what I could do. I'm always on the cutting edge of something. Chinese rice. Oh, I thought you said, I didn't have my glasses on. Christine, nice. I thought Jeanette said Chinese rice. Oh my goodness. Christine, nice to see you too. Prayers for you to get well soon. You're sick, Christine? I hope you feel better. I don't have my glasses on, so it's I see every other word. You haven't crafted since before my cruise. Well, no time like tomorrow night if we do it. I wanted to bring my sewing machine down here. Oh, there's always cardinals. You'll hear them. You'll hear them, Pitbull. We always have cardinals. You know the cardinals call. They have like 7 different calls. I'll tell you when I see him. My grandfather, Sweet William, is down there, and then you're like, who's your grandfather, Sweet William? It's a flower. It's actually, some people call it dianthus, maybe. He always called it Sweet William. And I always feel good when I see some of it come up, like even in the woods or something, like where it just spread by itself, because that's my grandfather. Just like his black-eyed Susans, which he called African daisies. And I'll find those come up all over the place. I was wondering if we'll see the eagle. Will we see the eagle? This is the tree. Remember when I tell you the story that I tell you that the eagle came in right after Ray died? I was sitting on the couch and he bent his wing around that tree. He was over there and he flew over here. That's close to the deck where eagles don't normally fly. But I heard the whooshing of you. I will not forget the sound of the wings. And I was reading, actually, the Bible. I think it was one of the like the leather-bound books that have all the different scriptures in there for different things. And I heard the whoosh, whoosh. I was like, what is that? And then as soon as I looked up, the eagle was right there. And I saw it. It bent the one wing back, not to hit the tree, but to fly that close to me. That was unbelievable. Unbelievable. So let's see. He swam over me. I literally went into the water. I got out because I go out to see where that line is. That's about like where I go. And I was over there. And I saw the sun behind me going down over that mountain right there. And I was looking at it. And then I turned the other way. And I looked up. And the eagle was coming right to me. It flew right over me, very, very slow over me. And all the way, followed that line all the way to the sun and went up in the trees over there. It's unbelievable. You know, you think that, oh, that's not a big thing, so it's a bird flying over you. No, it's quite different. I've been getting a lot of signs lately. It's rain. Yeah, we had some rain earlier. We did. We had some rain. And we didn't have thunder and lightning. It wasn't very, very frightening. But birds, no, yeah. It wasn't very, very frightening. We had thunder and lightning. Well, some people also believe, Pitbull, that people that have passed are able for a very short time to put their energy. Sometimes it happens with electronics, that like after people die, something happens crazy with electronics. There's a noise in a refrigerator that's never been there. And then the second thing is they can put their energy into a bird, for instance. So when people say, oh, that the bird, it's like their energy is in that bird, and sometimes that bird or that animal can do something that's out of the ordinary for that animal. And that's what I do believe that, because that year, that eagle did crazy things. I even have a video of it across the side when it was literally on this side, it threw like, you say, oh, it threw a rock in the water. Yeah, it made this really big. It was on a rock or something, and it felt like it kicked it into the water. It made such a splash, and then it flew up in one of the trees. Right, I have a video of it, and it just sat there. And it was a small tree that it's not normally in. Okay, because the eagles like to go up into the big pine trees, and we don't have many, but they like to be up high as can be. And this eagle was in this little tree. The ones that I don't have friends, but okay. But anyway, they said to me, so I said, look at this. I said, I'm getting a video of this, and it was crazy because you have this big eagle sitting in this little tree. So I do believe that. I do believe that. Today I had a beautiful butterfly, the blackish blue with the bright blue on it, and I went out, I sat down. As soon as I sat down, it came right over to me, and it just sat down right there by my feet and just sat there. And then I told you about the dragonfly when I was swimming yesterday. I had the eagle, and then I had the dragonfly because I had a swim noodle, and I don't normally take a swim noodle, but I just thought, okay, you know what? People give me a hard time, whatever. I'll take a swim noodle. It was a big deal. And I must have taken it for a reason because when I was going back, the dragonfly kept landing on the swim noodle. And it was it was like a greenish, like a yellowish dragonfly that I've never seen that color. It's crazy. So I've had lots of signs in the last few days. Hi, cute kitty. How are you? How's it going? I think I heard someone come here and bring me something. I thought I heard someone coming here. I thought I did. But I haven't heard anyone come in yet. I really want to get my sewing machine. I'd love to just sit here and sew for a little bit. Owls. Oh, you want to talk about owls? Jimmy has a picture right after Ray died, and in the back, in our kitchen window, this huge owl was sitting in the tree right there, and he was there for like 2 or 3 days, and then we never ever since then have never seen that. Only then we've seen that. And then the other thing was, soon after he died, when I would walk from this house to the other house, which is about 200 feet, when I would be going up the driveway on foot, there would be a bird, and I think it was an owl, that would fly right through the woods next. We have woods next to us, right? Yep. And he would fly right there and then back to back to our house. But that owl, Jimmy has a picture of that owl. We've never seen that, never, ever. And I'll tell you, when he died, it was COVID time, remember? And when my daughter came, we were here and we had to make masks for the funeral. And so we were sewing masks to keep us busy. And we heard this noise. And we went downstairs, and there's sliding glass doors downstairs. It's a walkout basement. And there was a bird that was tapping on the window. Just sitting there tapping on the window. And we heard it from upstairs. That's just like crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So. Probably one of the biggest signs I ever got was that guy wearing that sign around his neck after I asked for a sign. Because my son is a joker too, and that would be just like him. I'm getting, what are you getting? What are you getting? Senile? I sometimes feel like that too, Scooter. Like I told you, I don't remember. I only remember the last time I made this layer cake that there were 2 cakes in this thing. How do I just think it was the last time? It couldn't have been. There's never any time I could have put 1 cake mix in there. Never. So, but why can't I remember that? Sometimes I'll go to make a recipe I used to make all the time, and I'll be like second guessing myself. That's why I said I'd like to have a video for everything, because it's, get back to the videotape. I'm making a huge, hope it comes out good. I haven't made this in a while. I haven't made this one since 20, let me see, when did I make it? I haven't made this one in 5 years. Not one this big, in 5 years. The last one I made was for my son's girlfriend, because I've been doing the ice cream cakes since then. But it's going to be a big, big layered sheet cake, Scooter. It has four cake mixes in it. It's going to have my buttercream frosting in probably, I might do chocolate filling, and I might do white on the outside. I don't know, but it's going to take a lot of buttercream. And then that's what I'm doing. So it's going to be a layered, huge sheet cake. Like, I think it's 11 by 15. And I just know the last time it was so dang heavy. It's got, each layer, Scooter, has 6 eggs. 6 eggs. Thanks, Jen. Let's hope it comes out good, because I'm using this oven that I don't usually bake my cakes in. But I mean, come on. I always get nervous on the release, because I normally have my stuff. Hopefully it'll be fine. Yeah, I don't think it'll be worse than that ice cream cake we made this year. That was crazy with that freezer not working. Now we know. Now we know. We have to, before I even begin to do that, we have to make sure the freezer is working. And the freezer really was working. It was our problem, because we couldn't even, when it finally froze that cake, we couldn't even cut through it. It took forever. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm just going to just check the oven. I just want to just make sure that everything is going okay. If I wanted to make things super duper easy on myself, right? It smells really good. It smells delicious. It's a vanilla cake. If I wanted to make things super easy on myself, I have those 2 pans. Now listen to this. I could just leave the cake in the pan and put the buttercream frosting on top. But that would be really tacky. I can't do that. Then I wouldn't have to worry about it coming out of the pan. But I always make myself more of a thing. But anyway, we'll see. If it doesn't come out of the pan, I'll put it back in the pan like that. No, it'll be fine. I just hope Jimmy gets here with the board soon, because it's almost done. It says 8 minutes. It smells so good. It smells really good. And since I wasn't smelling it, but now that I went inside and came out, now it's all I smell. Here comes a plane. Planes are flying. Well, we had a military copter go over. Let's see. My cousins have an airport. Well, they had an airport. It was a private one. Right, I think across from me. And they used to come and fly their planes pretty low over the lake. It used to, sometimes my mother would be like, tell Allie he went too low. He almost took our roof off. But I used to have a dream all the time that a plane landed in this lake. I used to dream that so many times. And every time I see one flying really low heading for the lake, I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope they're not thinking that I hope that something's not wrong. And they're thinking, well, I'll just go and do what Sully did and try to land it in the water. Because what would you do if you're like riding around here in the mountains? You don't have a clear enough span unless you get to a farm. We can land. Oh, let's see what you say. You put the Pam spray? No, I use butter. Butter's better. Butter's better. I use butter. Hi, Frilly Farmhouse. I first just made the vanilla layer. It's in the oven. Then I got to make the chocolate layer. It's so cold here, Frilly. It's freezing here. It dropped. It literally is probably 60 degrees right now with a breeze, but it feels good. But I have this hoodie on. Yesterday, you wouldn't even dream of being in a hoodie. You wouldn't even dream of putting a hoodie on. There's the owl. You hear him? It's so hot. Everybody's telling me that. Linda's telling me it's miserable. Sandy told me it's hard to even breathe. It's so bad. Scooter's saying it's 91 over there. Who else was telling me? Denise was telling me it's so hot over there. Trying to think. Yeah. See, if I had my sewing machine here, I'd do a quilt as you go. I'd do the little mug rug things. I should have brought my featherweight here. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I swore that I saw Jimmy coming here with the stuff. All right, wait, I'm going to just go check on the keep. I'll be right there because I don't want anything to happen. I'll be right there. Okay. 27 minutes. It was perfect. 27 minutes. And I took it out and then I took a spatula and I just went around the edges and it lifts out. I'm just waiting for Jimmy to bring me that thing. Scooter, did you tell him that I needed it badly when you called? What's that noise? Hold on, there's a beeping inside. I'll be right there. Scooter, if you call him, can you tell him I need one more egg? So I have 5 eggs here left after the 6 I used, and I need one more egg. What the heck is this? Oh, dragonfly's right next to me. What are you doing, Mr. Dragonfly? Sitting here on the railing. I thought it was a piece of silver. I thought it was a silver earring or something. And you know what else it looked like? It looked like a fishing lure. Why do the kids have a fishing lure there? And I just looked, and it's got like a iridescent wing. Sitting here with me. I wonder how long he's been here. Hey there, Mr. Dragonfly. Okay, it's really getting cold. It is. It's crazy. This reminds me of a July 4th we had when Luke was first July 4th. It was so cold. I could show you how we had Luke bundled up. My aunt, the one that turned 100. Oh my gosh, we were all dressed up like you couldn't believe. We had the baby, the kids had the baklavas on. That's how cold it was. It was freezing. That's right. That would have been 2009, and it was freezing. Wait a minute. The fire pit's over there, yeah. Yeah, I should. But I gotta bake these cakes. I gotta see where Jimmy is. So I'm gonna blame him that my cake sticks on the pan. Scooter, is he coming? Is he coming, Scooter? You hear the owls? I'd like to just get a camera here, over here, and just mount it on the lake. Have one of those ones like at Coots, where you can have the camera, the live feed for the lake, going constantly. Wouldn't that be nice? That would be nice, because you could see things in the early morning, you could see things late at night. You'd see the flying squirrels come down. Flying squirrels come down all over that tree. I never noticed them until I knew what a flying squirrel, that we had flying squirrels. Ding, ding, ding with the trolley. That would be nice. I watch some of those sometimes. Yeah, I know. I try to watch the one in Edisto. It's right on the pier. It's the only restaurant that's on the pier. It's right there. We tried to watch it during the hurricane, but then the hurricane took the camera out, took the electricity out, took everything. Scooter, did you get a hold of him? All right, I'm just going to look in the house for something because I don't want the cake to stick. I'll be right back. Okay, what do you think happened? Okay, I found a board. I put something on it, put it over. Did I get the cake out with no problem? Did I lose half the cake? Or did the whole thing turn into a disaster? What do you think happened? Was it all good? A little bit bad? Or really, really bad? I still need the other board, Scooter. All good. You got it, Frilly. It was all good. A little dip, that it dipped in a little bit in one side a little bit. So, but that's okay. That'll all be covered with frosting. But I've got to get the chocolate one going now. All right, give me a second here because I just want to go clean that up and get that ready. I'll be right back. forgot the egg scooter. So I got everything in the cake except for the eggs. So I had to wait for the eggs. Did you guys see anything good out here? Jimmy's got a reverse. Jimmy loves to just drive in reverse. He's got to drive from here reverse to her. It's ridiculous. It's getting so cold, you guys. It's getting so cold. Sounds like Scooter yelling at me. What kind of cake are you baking? I'm making a big layered sheet cake with one layer vanilla cake, the other one devil's food. And then I'm going to be using chocolate buttercream and probably vanilla buttercream too. That I make from my own self. What is that? What is that bird? We have to do a taste test on these cookies. Luke said we'll do it tomorrow. I guess they have these, something, I guess, I don't know, I'm just saying, it might be competing with the crumble cookie that's they're in Walmart. I did a little short video and I forgot to load it. I'll have to load it in a little bit. Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on. Be right back, okay? I'll be right here. This is a better, nicer view. Okay, I'll be right there.
No, I'll find out. Hello, ramblers and everybody else. Anybody out here? This is Jimmy. Can you hear me? Hello. Uh-oh. I don't see the chat. I'm just hoping that I'm hoping the service is good over here because it could be shoddy sometimes. We don't have Wi-Fi in the lake house right now. Anyway, it's freaking cold out here. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Can you guys see? 57 degrees. All right. See that crap? Let's see how many steps I have today. Ready, guys? Let's see. I already got that many. I don't mess around. Hello, Christine F. Can you see this pretty well, or is it blurry? Jimmy left home. Can anybody tell me? Because since it's taking a while. Yes, it looks good. Very good. So Carolyn's in there whooping up another. Oh, good. It's nice and clear and beautiful. Yeah, this is a. I always take photos from this deck right here. It's really cool. I think it may be on Instagram or somewhere, maybe Twitter. I took photos of like almost every day, and it would be snow, like a foot of snow but I took it from back behind me, right up by the sliding glass doors, where you could see a foot of snow on the deck, like right here, or the lake will be frozen smooth, or it'll be frozen like gnarly looking and scary looking, and it's cloudy and freezing out here. I've took a lot of different photos right from the same place. You'll see the same lake, and yeah. And I named it one time. I think I called it Mirror Lake before, a Peaceful Lake. I called it a bunch of different lakes, whatever it looked like. Scary Lake, and yeah. So I don't know how many photos I have. Like I said, I have to look and see where they are. I know I have them on my phone somewhere, but I believe they're also on either Twitter, Instagram, something. And hope everybody's doing well today. Let's see. Ethan jumping around too much. Now his knee hurts. He's trying to jump around in Crocs, playing basketball with Crocs on, and now his knee is sore. I mean, if I'm going to play, something just jumped in the lake over there. If I'm going to play basketball, I'm going to have basketball shoes on, tied very tight, and so I've twisted my ankle too many times doing that. So anyway, there's there's anxious things happening in our life. It's like everything, what goes on, usually the stuff with Carolyn and all, and you know, um, behind these scenes. I mean, I don't know if you would call it behind these scenes. I mean, like, it affects the whole family, what these people, do and what they say. It's just like insane. I shouldn't even mention it. It's like the stuff that people say out there, but maybe, I mean, other people probably have things that, you know, they have things going on too, like that. I don't know, but it's we just, whenever something's going on, I think you just got to hold your head up and do the right thing, do the next right thing, and so. But yeah, yesterday it was like 90. I think I know it was 92 at one point in my vehicle. Looking at it, I think it was even higher than that. The day before that it was like 95. Now it's right now, like I just showed you guys, it's 57 degrees, and so it's and the lake looks, you can see it's windy. You can see the lake moving. and it's going to get chillier. Let me see let's see if I can get reception and see how chilly it's going to get tonight. It is going to get to not too much, not very. It's going to be stick around to around 57 degrees, 56 degrees. It says tomorrow it's going to be 67. It's going to be the high, so not too bad. And somebody has a fire going. I smell the good old wood burning. So it's that chilly where somebody has a fire going. And what's tonight? Tonight's Thursday. So what is Carolyn? I wonder what Carolyn usually does tonight. I get it mixed up. I know Wednesday and Friday she has the auction. Some usually. Then maybe Friday. Oh, Friday I think it's craft night maybe. So tonight, right now, since she's making big sheet cake, 2 layers, and she got one of them out. She's doing the other one now, and let me think what's going on here. Uh, Definitely don't want to talk politics. I will say, you know, hopefully what they're doing over there in Iran, with the bombing and all that, hopefully all that's the right thing, and if it's the right thing, the mission was completed. You hear all these opposing stories. No, it didn't do anything. Yeah, it did. Um, the nuclear material is destroyed, and the equipment there to make it is destroyed. But who knows? We'll see. And um, you got to be careful about what what comes out, what comes through the media, what comes out of Washington. You got to be careful what you're listening to. I mean, it's there's so much. Like think about the Iraq War. You remember we said there were there was weapons of mass destruction over there. So we have got to go over there and get them out of there. That was years ago, and there were no weapons of mass destruction. And it's like so who knows? You just gotta be leery about what is going on, and if you guys care at all, or if just think about it. If we just don't even watch the news, you don't have to worry about it. Just go on about our business because it's such a mumbo jumbo stuff. Annoying if you get too far into it. I had a job for a while. It was the Falcon Project, and the job started out as a search engine optimization. You make sure this is not long years ago, but 10 years ago at least. Anyway, and it was for Google, and you make sure if you type in, we'll say type in outdoor tents, it would get you to outdoor tents and not like outdoor something out there in the woods or something like that. The search engine would be optimized, and so the job started out as that, and then it said, "Oh, it's this exciting project, the Falcon Project." And for these jobs, you had to take a test. And the test maybe relied on like basically how well can you follow directions is what they, that was I think the most, the big point of it. Because in the end, after you have the job, there's a big rubric you had to fill out, about things. This job, anyway, the Falcon Project was basically fact checking information that was on the internet, and so you'd get something, and you'd have to fact check it, and it was a rubric you had to fill out, and there was sites you had to go to sites that were trusted sites that you could check things with, and so it's like you had to fact check different facts, and it's like after a while it would drive you nuts. And it doesn't matter if you believe that this is true. And a lot of things that you would believe were true were not true. And a lot of things that you think were completely false were true. And on, it, and at that point, that was when Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump were fighting for the presidency. So much stuff. I know so much stuff was happening. And there's stuff that you would not believe that you think was true is not true. And like I said, the stuff that you think would be false is true. And it would just drive you crazy. I had and if you couldn't if you couldn't find a thing to say whether it's true or not, you had to say I don't know. You had to let it go because that's what the rubric demanded. And so that was one job that drives you crazy, and it's I mean I'm sure that job is still out there. I did it for a couple of years until I realized, oh my goodness, and you couldn't show anybody, or you couldn't really talk about it at the time when you worked there. You couldn't take a picture of your screen, or show anybody else your computer screen. It was kind of a a wild job, and so if anybody wants that job, just go to Ape and Butler Hill, see if it's still available. But so anyway, Carolyn's back out here. I'm gonna let her talk to you, and she's trying to do some cleaning. But I know that needs to be really clean. So nice talking to you all, and I'm glad the lake is peaceful. Yes, it actually is moving. I'll get the room, honey. I'll do that. You talk.
All right, let me get rid of this.
So do you have a timer? Okay.
Okay.
You should have a blower up here, honey. The stuff's
I
kind
got
of wet.
the blower. You want me to get the blower?
The blower down the basement.
Oh, I thought it was over here. I thought it was on this closet in the.
No,
No?
no, one here downstairs. I don't know about the one. That's it.
Okay, I'm back. The chocolate cake is in the oven now. And I'm just getting that feeling that I maybe stopped using that Wilton pan. I'm wondering if it's because it always has a little divot, but then I'll just turn it on its other side. You won't see it with the frosting. It doesn't matter. I wonder if that's when I started using the other one. I think that's what I did. It's been so long since I've used them. It'll be fine. Oh, Jimmy just broke the broom. Told you need the big one. Need the big
Just a
one.
little malfunction. Let me see. Oh, I see. Yeah, fix it. I think. I fix it.
Oh, hi, little lady. I didn't see you before. I got the chocolate cake in. Did you guys see anything too bad? I was hoping you'd see the eagle or something. Still could, I don't know. I got a power wash tomorrow. I hope it's a little warmer than this because this is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Every now and then you can smell somebody has a fire going. So cold it is here.
I know, I told them. But when I came in, the house was still really warm, and that's why I had the door open with the air in.
Now you wish that heat was in there.
What?
You're gonna wish that heat was in there.
No, no. You're wearing shorts, that's why you're freezing.
I never. The cold. I just came from so cold when I had to get your car inspected. The car had to be inspected too. Your car.
Did,
And the air conditioner was so he came in and goes, you want me to turn the air conditioner off? wasn't even paying attention to that. I go, that doesn't matter to me, you know. You're not using the doesn't bother me. I was just thinking about you guys and how hot it was. And Ethan whined about how hot it was last night. No, I'm like, I go, don't worry, tomorrow they'll be wishing it was hot again. You can just grab that photo over there. No?
Yeah. You could do a shovel. You could.
And I will. And then
Hold on a minute. I gotta get something. Okay, sorry about that. Well, I've got a hula hoop here. We talked about a hula hoop yesterday. The 2 hula hoops here. I'm back. Ooh, ooh. I really wish I brought my sewing machine here. Everyone goes south. I saw Chad Daybell today. No, I didn't see him in person. But I saw something. Where was I? He was sentenced to death. I thought he was sentenced to death a long time ago. But 3 weeks ago, he was sentenced. They did sentencing to death. And I watched that. Do, 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 do. He must be shaken because they're doing executions now. But he's still got a long time. He's got a lot of appeals to exhaust. And Lori's just like, I'm just representing myself. I didn't get the death penalty. You've done it. Uh-oh, here's somebody. Somebody's moving stuff around in the basement. What's going on? Everyone goes south. So, what's today? Thursday. I keep thinking today's Friday. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. Surprise day. Graduation day. Anyway, I just popped up to show some love. That's good. You're cooking. What are you cooking? Stop by later. Yeah, what are you cooking? We're just having a fun time right now. It's no big deal. I'm in and out. I just it's kind of like a live cam of the lake. What are you making for dinner? I didn't have dinner yet. Jimmy just asked me what I want for dinner. Luke's at a friend's house. Ethan is home, but he is like passed out because they went to work so early and had to hay and mow and all that stuff. So he's exhausted. So he drove Luke to the friend's house, and I think he came home and he's either playing a game with a friend or possibly taking a siesta. Siesta forever. Siesta forever. Okay. You know when you have like you're having cube steak and gravy over rice and carrots on the side. That's nice. Do you not is it you're not making it like chicken fried steak? It's just anyway. You know when you have this like you know you want to tell somebody something you can't tell them. Can't. It's that yeah that. Soon enough. Soon enough. Every now and then. Mm-hmm. What's it supposed to be tomorrow?
A little chillier than today.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Great.
Right now it's 57. It's going to be like.
What is it, 57?
It's
Do you think I have to bring the plants in?
no way. It's going to be stay like this. It's too cloudy to get cold. It says it's going to be like 56 for the low.
Where did Ethan go?
Oh.
Oh, the 360. Look.
His knee hurts.
His knee hurts?
Yeah.
Why is that?
He's like me when he gets hurt. He thinks he's like doomed, you know.
Really?
Oh no, I'm never gonna get healed.
I hope he's going to walk for graduation. What's that? Did you just hear that?
Like what?
It sounded like this. I'm not kidding around. Like growling.
Right here,
Oh, it was like growling. It was...
branches were, the branches that were coming across the. I heard it. I think it's like running around.
Now, what's that?
Probably, who knows? You could have Ethan here playing around.
I had something on Ethan on the 360. That's why I said, where is he? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
he's probably
Little-
right down and making growl and stuff.
It sounded like a dog fight. Let me see. Hold on.
He comes over on me, I'm gonna shovel some people. Leaves on him.
I scared the life out of them both the other day.
He's fine.
Probably trying to hit me.
And you gotta understand they're kids, honey. They're kids, and you know, I know myself how I am, and so I know they do the same thing, honey. That's the kind of stuff I do. He's not gonna answer you. Honey, we gotta trim this tree right here. All right, so I'm probably just gonna go with
Yeah, what am I going to eat?
you have Paisan pizza, I guess. I'm gonna. You can't do that way, can I? I'd rather this way. Yeah. So maybe I should leave this out here. In case you guys might need to scrub up some, but no, there's no way this can do as well as the power washer will do. So we'll get it off and we'll figure it out later. So. Yeah, Paisan pizza, that's it. Ethan and I probably have a couple pieces of French toast. Can't believe we ate up all those eggs on this. It's not quite
Well, there's 6 eggs in each layer of cake.
okay, so I had to go, there's 11 eggs left to get some more from Han. They only had 2 dozen last time I went down there, so I got them. And I'll keep checking. Maybe I should text her. Maybe he can get it together. Give me 4 of them again, you know. All
You
right,
can
honey,
go
I'm
down
gonna
to
go.
Weissman if they don't have eggs.
Say it again. Weissman's. Yeah.
Or what about Jackie?
Maybe. We'll
She
see.
always has eggs.
Jackie down the corner.
Yeah, she always has eggs.
Yeah, but she's only open on.
I know, but you could say,
No. So it has to be Saturday to get them. We'll see. We'll talk to Hans first. I'll text him. All right, honey, I'm gonna go.
all right,
All right, huh?
okay,
Hopefully the boogeyman is not here growling at you.
yeah, all right,
So be careful.
uh-huh,
You have the timer ready to hear it?
yeah.
I'm gonna close this.
Oh, are you, hi, Super Chat Cat?
A what?
No, not yet, tomorrow, Super Chat Cat, talking to me. Not yet, tomorrow's graduation, Super Chat, I'm baking the cake today, and I have you guys here. Not yet, Super Chat Cat. You're just having easy listening, lake sounds. My battery's at 20%. I'm just gonna go check how much time is on the timer. Where's that? Oh, that was the door downstairs. Who's that, you?
Yeah.
He had the rehearsal yesterday. We had the baccalaureate on at the church yesterday, and he had rehearsal yesterday. Today he worked. He mowed and hayed with Luke. Do, 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 do. Haying and haying. I think I just heard the. What was that? What the heck is that? Is that thunder?
All right, hon.
Okay.
I'll turn on the light so I can hear you talking to me.
All right. Yeah, because Scooter didn't get the message off fast enough. Sorry, Scooter. Sorry, Scooter, you tried. Thanks. All right, I'm just going to go check how much time on the timer, okay? 1 second. I'll be right there. Okay, got 5 minutes. So say 4 minutes. 4 minutes. And then I've got to get it out of the oven. Out of the oven. That'll be good. I'll have to go back and watch. Yeah, I showed the vanilla layer, and then we've been out here. But I'll take us back in when we go to do the frosting. But I don't know if I'm going to do the frosting. Should I do the frosting? I don't know. We'll see. I might do a crumb coat tonight. We'll see how it goes. If I could get my sewing machine here, which is super easy, it is but and do stuff, I should maybe just do that. I should maybe just do that. See, lest I say that it's a green. We do the mesh. Do the monster mash. Monster mash. Graveyard smash. We go off in a flash. So what was that going on? What is going on today? So I saw, yeah, Chad Daybell got, I don't know what, I really don't know what all that was about, but they did the death penalty thing again. And what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? That's about it. I wasn't, I did some shelling. I actually got a bunch of my cockles that are all the same color, all in a row, now all in a Ziploc bag for a project. I did a little reading, sat outside for a little bit, talked to some friends, did some business, did some emails on the Mommy Rambling side. I've got some new things coming up there too, because I haven't been in my Mommy Ramblings email before. I always get lots of sponsored opportunities and things like that. I have to go in there and look, and so they have some things coming that I'm going to be partnering with. Well, you'll see. But good stuff. Good stuff. Very blessed. Okay, let me see here. What is it? I will be. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get this cake out of the oven. Give me a second. Give me 1 minute. Be right back. Okay, okay, dokie. Got that out. I'm sorry, I have to take the 1 minute back because I went in there. There was still a minute on the clock. So it probably took me 3-4 minutes. Who knows? Did you see anything good out here? Oh, I see a light over there. I see a light. There's supposed to be a meteor shower, isn't there tonight? Is it tonight there's going to be a meteor shower? Can you hear me, Jimmy? Is there going to be a meteor shower tonight? A meteor shower tonight, tonight, tonight. Did I see that right? I don't know. I thought I saw that. Yeah, is there a meteor shower tonight? I thought they said there was going to be a meteor shower tonight. It's weird seeing my name talking to me. Where's Ethan? Is he home? I will check it out, but the clouds might block it. Thought I saw it. Maybe it's the 27th. Today's the 26th. Today's the 26th. Ethan's home. Okay. I wish I had my sewing machine here. The lake stayed ripply. It didn't get smooth at all tonight yet. Usually, so there's a wind in the air. The weather's changing. Usually you see when it gets all still. The wind is in the air. The change is coming. That change is coming. It's coming. Let's see what's happening. I think it will be too cloudy if there is a meteor shower. But do you know if there is one? The change is coming. Can you feel it? Justice in the air. Justice. What a fragrance. God's got us. They're blasting Alligator Alley, it says. I've driven on Alligator Alley from St. Pete all the way to Fort Lauderdale. Alligator Alley. Now and then, you've done it, why can't someone else? Let me see here. Did he answer me? No, not yet. I should have left the oven on, Jimmy, and you could have brought that down to me. That would have been the thing to do. Tweet, tweet. Yes, there is a meteor shower right now that will peak in the dawn before morning. Oh, it's the dawn before morning. That's ridiculous. But did you hear me about the... Hold on, I've got to go get the cake off the thing. okay. That went well too. I washed the cake pan, but that came out. I thought it was going to be a little hairy because Jimmy bought this extra large board and it was hard to grab it like and turn the whole pan over. I thought I was going to need help, and I said, "Come on, you can do it." What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this right here because my battery's going to die. It's not good, and I'm going to see what I'm going to do because I think might do the frosting of the cake tomorrow. So I may just wrap this up, put it in the fridge, and do the frosting tomorrow. I don't know. Jimmy, is my car here or did you take my car home? Because I have.
Where's your
gosh.
charge at?
You scared me.
I've been calling you.
Oh.
I mean, with my mouth.
It's in there, but I don't have the battery.
I got it right here.
Oh, it's in the kitchen.
Okay.
How did you know my battery is low? I almost had to call you because that board was so big I couldn't turn that cake. All right, okay. All right, well then just put him in my car. If you have my car, but put him in there. Oh, all right. All right, I'm staying for a while. He bought me the battery charger. I guess he probably saw on the Life 360 that my battery was going. He's gonna run and he's gonna bring my pizza back because I have my oven on, so I'm just gonna put the pizza in there, right? Better just use the oven. We'll go inside in a minute. All right, what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'll probably crumb coat the cakes and probably do the other thing tomorrow. The final coat. The final coat tomorrow. Oh, we're seeing some action out here. What are we seeing? What are we seeing? Just saw something go by. Hi, Denise. You're back. Sophie was telling me a story. That's good. Stories are good. Stories are fun. We love stories for everyone. Shake it to the left, shake it to the right. We love stories every day and night. When I tell a story, it's fun and exciting. And if it's not, that would be so non-exciting. I hear the froggies now. We've been having a lot. She makes me laugh so much. I just bring a lot of joy. That's nice. That's what children should do. That's what they should do. Ethan got 2 scholarships for college. We just found out about another one today. Jimmy's like, someone at the school called and said, Ethan got another scholarship. I didn't ask him what it is. He got 3 scholarships because he got one from the college. And they just sent me something, and there's I don't think he's going to want to do it, but it's like this program thing that he can go like 2 weeks early to college. And I don't know what it's not like, I have to look at it again. He'd be like working in the field that he wants to be in and do stuff, but it would be, he'd have to go like really old. I don't think he's going to want to do that. Number one, he works his landscaping job and he's making money to get another vehicle, so I think he's going to want to do that. And then number two, I don't think I want him going away that early. For it's not like he's going to get credit or something. It would be like what do they say? They'd say after your first semester you get $1,000 towards your room. Was it room and board? Something like that. It wasn't that much. He's not going to want to go and do that. It's not worth it because he has to go 2 weeks later anyway. So buttons on a shirt. Every now and then. Do you need half and half or the icing? I brought it. I thought ahead of time. But you know what? I never had a cup of coffee. But you can't bring it to me. Every now and then. Yeah, not worth it, right, Jenko? It's too much. Why do you want to go? You go the whole month of August, and it's really, it's not like I thought. Okay, if he got credit for the stuff, plus he would not want to lose 2 weeks of work. Not how he works. He makes good money, and he needs that money. Do 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 do. Plus, he's dependent on. He's the boss of his crew, of the crew that does the work there. So if then they've got to replace him, and oh gosh, forget it. Luke's working with him this year. It's nice. They go out together. It's nice. Here, another plane. Don't land in the lake. Got it. Why can't someone else? Little bird right over here next to me now. What you doing, birdie? What are you doing? What you doing? Yo, 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 yo. What are you doing? You hanging out there? Remember when that female cardinal and Jimmy had to get him to fly? Yeah. What you doing? George, George, George of the jungle. Watch out for that. Do, 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 do. Crab, it's amazing. I can see your black heart. Instead of growing 2 sizes, it shrunk 2 sizes. And your jealousy is showing. You might want to tuck that back in. You wish. You only wish, boy. Girl. Getting desperate, huh? Poor baby. Getting desperate. So jealous. Your jealousy is showing. It's not a good look, Crab. Not a good look for you. So sad you've got to create these. No, I'm trying to get down on your level, Crab, because I don't think you can understand intelligent conversation since you make profiles to harass people. Poor, poor Crab. Oh no, Crab, I gotcha. I got you. That's why you're so angry. Yeah, I'm coming. No, but you are. No, but you are. I've got a beautiful family here. I'm in a beautiful place like this. Where are you, in Mummy's basement? Okay, I'm not bothering people. Oh, see? Yeah, yeah. Your obsession with me is showing there. Your obsession showing, Crab. So sad. I'm coming, honey. I'm talking to a little crab. Sorry, I was talking to a troll with no eye.
Sorry, I'm making a video.
Sorry, guys, I had to go inside. Um, all right. Sorry, we had to do a video on a taste test of those cookies. Not, I wasn't impressed. Okay, so let me see here. but I'll put it up when it's done. I wonder if that was Michelle. Michelle? What's up? You want to go inside now? I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, but now the frogs are, look, there's a car. I can see a car. And the frogs are going to come out. Do, 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 do. Let me see here. My daughter called me. I don't know what, hold on. Yeah, I better, let me see. Hold on, let me get my iPad so I can text her. Hold on. See what's going on. See what's going on. Right there. Uh-oh. Sorry, I had to get my pizza. I had to get my pizza out of the oven. Let's hear what noises we hear. Yes, I turned the oven off. I did. Yeah, Christine, it is nice. Denise, Christine. Jamie Narnos. Jen Grill. Brother. Furnace. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hey, Jimmy, do me a favor. Do me a favor, call Allie. And, I don't think she's coming in tonight. I think she's, can you just check, Jimmy? She told me last night. She called me a second ago on this, and I couldn't answer the phone. I tried to answer the phone, but it wouldn't let me answer the phone. She told me yesterday she's coming in tomorrow morning. Tell her I'll call her in a minute. I just want to. I'm sorry that I'm crunching. Sorry. I'm moving way down here. I'm very sorry about that. It was rude. Sorry, that was rude. Okay, so sorry. I don't know what I'm going to do if I want to do the. Do I want to do the? Frosting? Do I want to do the icing tonight? Do I want to crumb coat the cake tonight? That's all I would be able to do is crumb coat it tonight. Okay, does she need me right away? Does she need me right now, Jimmy? Do, 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 do. No, okay. Okay. Linda says she can make calls on her iPad. Okay, let me think about what we're going to do now. Oh. All right. I think what we're going to do. Hold on a minute. I'm going to have to bring you. Who's that? Who's that? Okay. Oh, I know who that is. That's a Taylor. Tyler. A Taylor. A teeny tiny Taylor. Okay. Ah. You're all lean back. Lean back. Hold on a minute. Still need this. I've got so many contraptions here. Hold on a second.